quick. I've got maybe like 20 minutes or so to do a little quick thing here with Real Flight. Just wanted to thank everybody who came and showed up to my previous 2 live streams today. It was really booming. It was really booming today. So thank you for showing up for those 2 live streams. And we'll just jump in almost right away. First of all, I want to just show you guys this cool rock. I just basically fixed it up a little bit and did what the ocean would have done to it in a few more years of just bumping around stuff. So I removed a lot of it, smoothed it down a little bit with a file. Not so much work done on this one that looks a little bit like a tooth, but it was really fun. We had a really fun time at the beach just, I think it was yesterday. And another cool thing that happened is we got this really cool sticker here from Laguna Beach Junior Guards. There were some really nice people up there, and in an awesome Toyota, I might add, who gave us one of these cool things right here. So that's really fun. Thought I'd just point that out real quick. And then there's this really cool thing here that you can get. It's a mini La Tiao. Obviously got all the tones wrong, but it is a, I believe, vegan-friendly snack. It's a little bit gummy, it's a little bit chewy, and it tastes good with a touch of spice. Again, I'm going to get this wrong on purpose. It says mini La Tiao. So mini is mini. La means spicy, and Tiao means jump. But no, don't worry, that's wrong. That's wrong. But I would love to call these mini spicy jumps. If maybe we could make one of these cool things in America too. It could be mini spicy jumps, and then you could base a whole like snack on it. That would be pretty cool. I would go for that. I would go for that. Anyway, social media, huh? Social media. Do you guys check out the latest and greatest on Eli the computer guy and what's going on with the the Twitter files? That was really hilarious. I watched that earlier while I was having lunch, and yeah, fun stuff. So if you guys haven't seen that, but most importantly, do check out his really cool things that he's doing with technology. He's doing a lot of really fun stuff with OpenCV. Silicon Dojo is a thing. It's happening. I'm excited about it. I watch him do his cool things. He's got a bunch of new computers, so he called himself the guy with computers, and I thought that was really fun too. So go check out some of the things that he got. Do not get one of those weird cards, something Shang. Oh boy, those do not look good. Get the SanDisk versions that he likes to change them out with. But anyway, so yeah, what do you guys think about what he said? I think it's true. Wouldn't it be nice if there were like some rules that made sense that people could follow in order to not get in trouble and get endless community strikes on on social media? Like for instance, during the pandemic, right? During the what I like to call the Rona files, during those times, I remember one of my videos was taken down, and I really complained about it a lot because that's what I do. I complain about stuff. So I ranted a lot about it because basically I created a video that was completely safe. Sure. I mean, if things go wrong and bees attack you in your house, we had swarming bees. We had swarming bees. Somehow the bees had decided to nest inside the chimney. And so we had swarming bees in the house. And so I thought I would make a video on how to remove some of these stressful beings from your house. Again, this is not very vegan friendly, unfortunately. But, you know, when you don't have access to pest controls because there are laws and things going on and restrictions that do not allow pest control to come into your home because of COVID, right? So I made a video on how to get rid of bees so that people could help themselves and maybe do what I did, which I had to save my family from swarming bees coming through the house. And if I hadn't done that, we would have probably had to move out or something for a while until the bees stopped swarming, or they just could have continued to just live in the house, but we could not be living there safely with bees just coming in like that. So to stop my family from basically biting the dust, I went out and I think I had a couple of things already in the house. it's basically like a smoke system. Again, unfortunately, it is about death. It is about death. I understand it is a thing, but considering the fact that there are YouTubers out there showing people how to make bombs and their content is up, um, something that was created for the purposes of helping people, you would think would stay up, right? You would think, but no, it got deleted. It got deleted. I also, because sometimes you get those emails say your content has been deleted, blah blah blah, or maybe deleted. Do you want to ask for a second opinion? And I did ask for a second opinion, and the second time around, still did not get the a-okay. That is a video that is okay. And yet, as I said before, there are videos of bombs. There are videos with people doing all kinds of things that are way more dangerous and also non-educational. Those videos are still up on YouTube, but because me is me, right? Because I am who I am, then for some reason the YouTube algorithm decided that my video was so dangerous. Again, I was using something, not a product that I created, a product that you can just buy at your local Walmart, Albertsons, Target, whatever. It's available there. And all it does is it sends out a little bit of smoke. In this case, the smoke was going through and inside the chimney. And I was showing people how to do that. Again, the smoke was not really coming back into the house much because I had doors on my whatchamacallit, doors on the chimney that close pretty well. So very little smoke was coming back into the house. So very little danger to me, if you will. But that definitely solved the problem of the bees and the nests that was inside. And again, this was during a time when you could not call somebody to come in and help you. Because even if you did, if they were to come in, they would be violating the restrictions of COVID. So basically, what YouTube was saying is you're on your own, and you also can't help others. That's basically what the YouTube algorithm was saying, which is a hell of a thing. It's a hell of a thing. Yet, and again, the other thing is also it's like double standards, because at the same time, it leaves up all kinds of nefarious stuff. Like there are videos on YouTube where content creators show you how to make a bomb or whatever, or create something devastatingly dangerous with chemicals and stuff, and that is allowed to be on there. It just depends on who is making the video. Apparently, I was always not persona grata, as they say, or persona non grata is what I am on social media. So because I am persona non grata on social media, which just basically means they don't like me, then my content gets extra scrutiny and stuff. So again, if you go through my content, you'll notice that the majority of it, possibly almost all of it, is very kid friendly. Although I auto restrict it automatically myself by making it like non viewable by the very very young audiences, even though it probably should be okay for the most part. Why? Because if I do it, like if I thought about doing a channel that was like the YouTube Kids or whatever, but that would just go nowhere, because if I'm restricted. And I put it like not for younger audiences, imagine how much more my content would be restricted. So that was one of the determinations that I made at the very beginning. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, I've been looking at the Twitter files, and well, I haven't read the Twitter files, but I knew the Twitter files were about to come out. It's like the X files for Twitter. But anyway. There isn't a single thing that makes me want to go back to Twitter at the moment. As I said before, the things that would make me go back to Twitter would be if Elon Musk hired a bunch of awesome customer service people to help me be able to get back into my account. That would bring me back to Twitter. But that wouldn't be enough. There would have to be a little bit more, something worth it. Like, for instance, the fact that the check marks don't work so well, or the fact that um, who knows what would happen in there. It's very arbitrary in the sense that the rule systems. What if I started up a new account, or even finally got access to my old account, and then for some reason I said something or did something, again, not knowing what rules are, and then I got banned again for no apparent reason. Like, for instance, as I said before, the same thing happened to me with Amazon. They gave me some runaround thing saying that there were nefarious things going on in my account, which is obviously not true. The only thing that I was doing was it was related to the reviews that I was making. In the past, before then, I did not make any reviews. After I started making reviews, bam, banished from making reviews. So apparently there was something nefarious, which means maybe just telling the truth about products and not being always 100% butt kissy about what they are. Maybe occasionally just saying a couple of truths about them that I was not fully satisfied with, and that was enough to do what they did with that. So anyway, so you live, you learn, you realize there's no point, and you just basically don't use that platform anymore for that thing. Again, I actually enjoyed the fact that for a while I was and considered myself to be part of that community. And I thought, maybe if I kept going at it, maybe I could actually make some money off of it. And it just failed. So, it just failed. So I'm not going to continue on that route. But there are other things that you can do, I guess. You just keep trying something else. You keep trying something else. Eventually something will work, or you will bite the dust trying. I mean, what else can you do, right? But as I said before, there is one thing that I am not, and that is, for the most part, I'm just not a quitter, in the sense I try to find some other solution, some other way to get things done. And again, I try my best, which is why everything takes longer, is to do it within the bounds of the law, right? That's the thing, right? Because everything could be easier to be done if you just went beyond the bounds of the law, right? That's why so many people go beyond the bounds of the law, cut corners or do other things. But I try not to do that, and that's why it's so hard. That's why it is so hard, and why so many doors get shut in my face. So yeah, the intelligent people back in the past, when they came up with the thing saying good guys finish last, well, they weren't wrong. They weren't wrong. It tends to be the case. It tends to be the case over and over again. So anyway, what do you guys think about stuff like this happening in the modern world? Are you excited about the new social media platforms that are being created, or the ones that are currently running right now? What do you guys think about stuff like this? Why is it okay? Why is it okay for some people to post dodgy stuff, really dodgy stuff that is really harmful, and why other people, for instance, that haven't really done anything wrong, don't get to post stuff? And when they do post stuff and they don't really break any rules, why do their videos get cut off and removed off the internet? Anyway, we'll see what happens with that. It'll take a few years. I'm trying to figure out a way to monetize YouTube in some way, and I'm starting to think that maybe it's just not doable. So maybe a possibility would be to find a partner who has a channel that is already monetized, and see if we could do business together, and monetize their channel, and I could do videos on that, and we could split some money 50-50 that way, because I guess that would be a better way to get things done. And perhaps if the ownership of the channel is someone else, I won't get constantly shadow banned endlessly. So I'm thinking of doing something like that. That might actually be a way to do something legally, right? Where you're able to somehow not get shadow banned because you're not the main person in the thing and the money doesn't go directly to you. You're working for someone else and then you get paid that way. That could be something I'm kind of considering. So maybe I could still do something like an e-beggars system and I could get paid and get maybe like 50% of whatever. Of course, I'm doing all the work, clearly, but, you know, at least I get paid. I get paid 50% of whatever. It's still better than not getting paid ever. You know, you know what I'm saying? 50% of something is still better than nothing. So I'm considering that option, see if something can be done that way. And we'll see if it pans out. If it does, great. If it doesn't, it'll be just one more door shut in my face. It'll be just one more situation where I get screwed. But I'm so used to it. It's like, okay, well, okay, that's just life. That is just life. Eventually something will pan out, maybe. Or again, as I said before, or I'll just bite the dust. Eventually people, you know, some people, even the people who really are super stoic, eventually they have to give up at some point. There will be a point where I will have to give up. It's not today. It's not today. Don't worry. But there will be a point where, you know, it's just like too much. So we'll see. 40 years is a long time to get screwed over and over and over and over and over and over. It's a lot. It's a long time. Maybe, you know, like it'd be nice. It's not always true. The other thing that they used to say, every dog has its day. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. The other one, good deeds go unpunished. That one's true. Most of the ones that have negative connotations tend to be true. The ones with positive connotations, like every dog has his day and stuff, those don't always apply to reality. Those apply to some people, but not necessarily to all people. So, just saying another truth there. Wow, I don't think I'm going to beat this level, so I'm going to stop this. What we could do instead is, wait. There we go. Let's go. There's a couple of things that I haven't done in a while. The reason why I wanted to beat all these is because I want to unlock more of these cool things. After many hours of work, I finally gotten to a point. Let me see if it shows us how many hours exactly. 86.3 hours on one, and the other one was 63.5 hours on that one. So those are a lot of hours that have been on the simulator. Perhaps you have seen a couple of, you know, a little bit of progress since I began doing these videos, but not that much. You know, I'm still not a very good pilot, to be honest. Let's see. We're going to exit the challenge and go to the main menu. And here, we're going to do a quick flight here with the Habu, one of my favorite jets out there. And again, if the real thing flies anything like this, it would be like a real pleasure to fly this thing. Right now we are in safe, meaning there is limited bank angle and you cannot really turn it. You cannot really turn it too much, and it also does not allow for a lot of down elevator and stuff. But it is very good at just gliding around like that. Ooh, I'm gonna hit that tree. So I'm gonna take it out of safe. Whoa. Okay. I almost regret taking it out of safe now. Because that is a little bit harder to control. But we're okay. We're okay. We went over there. We won't hit that tree. No. We've lost it. We've lost it. I destroyed it. Okay, let's try this again. I made a mistake there. I took it out of safe, and then it was a disaster after that. We're not in safe again. We're still not in safe, but now I have it under control, sort of. Okay, not so much. Okay, so this again is it's gonna take a second. It's gonna take a second. Okay, we have it under control now. Okay. So now we're gonna do this. It's coming back to us. Okay, here we go. This is better. This is better right here. And now we're gonna take it up and relax it around and come in for a smooth, hopefully smooth, sort of a smooth land. No, that was a bouncy landing. That was a horrible landing. That was more like a touch and slam. Mostly it's supposed to be a touch and go, but that was a touch and slam, so that was not good. Here we go. Whoa. Unlimited climb. Okay, so let's bring it back to the position that we want it to be in. And we can put it back. Okay, that was horrible. I was gonna say put it back into safe, but that was just horrible. Ooh, yeah, buddy. We can still do a MAV with this thing, which is really cool. I think they implemented some modifications to the thing. So for some of the other planes, you can't really do a MAV anymore to get yourself out of bad situations like that. So let's see. What I want to do is, okay, lots of amazing planes and helicopters and stuff. One of the things that I wanted to do is see if I could do a landing on water. But hey, I saw that warbird. That was really cool. The first one that we saw. Can't seem to find it anymore. Come on. Oh, there it is. Let's try this one real quick. It's exciting. They have so many cool things. But yeah, there are a lot more things that I haven't explored in here that are worth it. That are definitely worth it. So we'll just real flight evolution. Let's go. Oh, timer is almost done. So after if I can fly this off the ground and do a landing with it, that may be the end of today's live stream, because we are running out of time. What a cool plane, guys. What a cool plane. Flies really, really nicely. And let's see if we could do a landing. Again, not in safe. Whoa, super bouncy. Oh, that was pretty good. The first bounce was horrible, but once we got past that bounce, it was pretty good after that. So let's see. Coming up towards us and up in the air. Lovely plane. Lovely plane. I wish I had one of these. Lovely plane. Really cool. And I think E-Flight, I saw E-Flight has one really good one that is like this. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa is right. Whoa is right. Okay. Let's see if we can land it. Uh-oh, did I kill it? That was another touch and slam. Touch and slam. That's a new thing. You don't want to do a touch and slam. Touch and slams are not good for your airplanes. What you want to do is either a touch and go or a nice relaxed landing. Let's see. That was a bounce and go. Not too bad. Another bounce and go. No. Uh-oh. We did a fun thing there. The other day I was actually able to do an inverted pass. I don't know if I can still do an inverted pass. Maybe I can do an inverted slideshow. It was about to fly that way. That was pretty cool. Let's try that one more time. can go back up in the air like this. Ooh, yeah, buddy. And then turn it around gently like this. And then as we go here, we can do an invert. No, I went the wrong way. See, that's the problem is you gotta invert your brain. You gotta invert your brain. Okay, invert the brain. Coming around, invert, and yeah, and then we can do outer loop. Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, buddy. So I can now sort of do those maneuvers. Not very well. Not very well at all. Not even close to very well. So we can turn around and up. Oh, that was that was the slide of the century. So there we go. I'm gonna stop it here because otherwise I'm gonna be late for a bunch of things. But yeah, thanks for showing up, guys. Real pleasure as always. Don't forget to be ballsy. It's just not good. Don't forget to be stony like this, like OC Rocks USA, OC Rockin'. It's pretty cool. This thing is quite shiny considering. Yeah, quite happy that I found these two things. I'm going to smooth them out a little bit more to make sure that they are not in any way dangerous. I also got one of these teensy weensy ones. It was fun. It was really fun being at the beach, seeing the Coast Guards and stuff. That was a really fun thing that they let us have a sticker for my daughter. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Squirrel. And again, Horizon Hobby, thank you again for sending this really cool simulator for me to review and keep making videos on and stuff. I will let you guys know, as I said before, I registered all of my devices that I bought from Horizon Hobby, and hopefully we shall see some of this cool brand swag. Can't wait to see that. But until then, I'm going to say, again, thank you to all of my awesome sponsors for helping out and stuff. Again, all the cool stuff that happens on the channel is also thanks to the sponsors that I get. They send me free products. Again, I don't get actual money. I get sponsors to send me stuff for free. Occasionally, it's cool stuff. Unfortunately, I do not have any sponsors at the current time, aside from, of course, awesome Horizon Hobby that gave us this game. But generally speaking, there aren't a whole lot of companies that send me anything that actually runs. So anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you all on the next one.